Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of VGIW. I hope you're all ready for some more incredible action. We've got 2 World Championship matches for you tonight. And let's see how we... honestly, I'm just excited to get started. Let's not waste any more time. Now, to start us off, we've got a Global Championship match. Ms. Joyce Monroe is hoping to reclaim the title from the new champion, Natalie Reid. Now, the Global Championship, much like the Intercontinental Championship for the men, you got to hold it for 6 months. If you can do that, you will get to you can then relinquish this title for a World Championship opportunity. Now, that's obviously easier said than done. The Global Championship, the Intercontinental Championship, really tests the mettle of a wrestler that might not automatically get considered for a world title opportunity. You know, it's all well and good if you're Sophia Muller or Donna Schmidt, you know, to get considered for a world title match. But if you're someone like Natalie Reid, who's brand new to the business, or Ms. Joyce Monroe, who is in the latter years of her run in wrestling, you know, you've got to wonder, you know, you've got to be thinking all of these opportunities are your best possible opportunity to go for the world title. Now, Ms. Joyce Monroe, last time she tried to fight Natalie Reid, it was a case of brains versus brawns. Ms. Joyce Monroe, one of the most classically experienced wrestlers of all time, got so much in-ring experience, so much knowledge, but quite simply outpowered by Natalie Reid. And here comes Natalie. Natalie Reid. Here we go. Now, this is someone who I think has made an explosive start here in VGIW. Right away, going for the Global Championship, and so far has done phenomenally well in my opinion. Even in losing efforts, she is exceptionally tough, exceptionally powerful. We've seen her with her pump handle power slam. We've seen the way that she can just dominate her opponents. I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds for Natalie Reid. And that really is what we see here when we see Ms. Joyce Monroe and Natalie Reid fight. We're seeing the past versus the future. That doesn't mean that one is strictly better than the other, but it's always interesting to see how 2 different generations of professional wrestling act when they collide. As the Global Championship, it is a beautiful sight, and like I said, could be the golden ticket for a person who's looking to become a world champion. As Joyce Monroe, of course, trying to get herself ready for this one. Coming out alone here, I've noticed. I guess she wanted to, you know, for her this is a pride thing, so she wants to be out by herself here. But you got to imagine that Helen and Boris, you know, the Monroe family, are cheering on Ms. Joyce Monroe backstage. Meanwhile, Natalie Reid, you know, they're standing tall, standing proud with the Global Championship. This is going to be her first defense with the championship. If she can do it 6 times over 6 months, like I said, she can relinquish to fight the world champion. Now, later tonight, we're going to be finding out if that world champion is going to remain Isabella Violet or become, once again, Sophia Muller. Now, look at this as they square up. The ref ringing the bell here, and Ms. Joyce Monroe racing out of the game. That's not what I was expecting at all. But I think Ms. Joyce Monroe has realised that she might need to just suffocate Natalie Reid essentially. But Natalie Reid there taking down Ms. Joyce Monroe, and immediately we're seeing Natalie Reid's power in this match. Ms. Joyce Monroe there trying to keep on the upper hand here, but it's not looking good in these early goings. Those knee strikes to the midsection taking Natalie Reid down to the ground. And now Ms. Joyce Monroe brawling here. Look at this. Working Natalie Reid over. But this is very interesting. A great back and forth here. Oh, the jawbreaker now as Natalie Reid looks to resume attacks on her end. as Joyce Monroe, as tough as they come, but you gotta wonder how much they can take when Natalie Reid is dishing out offense like this. And might already no chance. 1 count. Oh God, booted right in the face. And now Natalie Reid taking Miss Joyce Monroe over to the ropes, but Miss Joyce Monroe managing to escape. Now Joyce, she's going to have to think about what she needs to do in order to come out on top here. Oh, ducking under. And now, look at that. Seamlessly there. Needs to keep that momentum going. Irish whip into the corner here. There we go. Big strike there. Big powerful strike. The lady of professional wrestling keeping up the work here. And now bringing Natalie back to her feet. But Natalie there. Look at that. Taking down was Joyce Monroe here. Oh, nice dodge there from Miss Joyce Monroe. But wait a minute. Natalie Reid looking to put this one away already. It looks like big. Oh, the thunderous crash of the pump handle power slam. And now look at that. Natalie Reid going for the pinfall. But Miss Joyce Monroe kicking out straight away. And Natalie Reid, and I don't think anyone expected that. But Miss Joyce Monroe, the Monroe family, they may be great wrestlers, or great fighters, but they're all incredibly tough. And Miss Joyce Monroe just showing that right here, despite her old age, still able to survive a lot. That's how she's still able to wrestle in today's day and age. She is made of sterner stuff. And now Natalie Reid is a little out of it. Miss Joyce Monroe, almost hesitant it seems. Oh, and because of that, she has wasted too much time. Big full Nelson slam there. And now Natalie Reid going to be pulling out the big guns to put away this Joyce Monroe here. Going up in the air for that big power bomb. Look at this, up in the air. Boom! With that elevated power bomb to, oh my God, Miss Joyce Monroe somehow finding a way. Natalie Reid, right away, has got to wonder what she needs to do to put this old lady away. Miss Joyce Monroe, meanwhile, might be able to put away the match herself. Here we go, going for that submission hold, but that's too close to the rope, surely. Oh, pushing away. That was good work there by Miss Joyce Monroe, keeping a little bit of space. But look at this, Natalie doesn't need the ropes. Oh man, using her superior strength to escape the hold. And Miss Joyce Monroe right now might be in a spot of danger here. But putting up a surprisingly good fight nonetheless. Into the corner now. As Joyce Monroe might be looking for another finisher here. I think I know where this is going. Look at this. Using the athleticism of the next generation to their own demise. But for once, this has not given the desired effect. Natalie Reid brushes it off entirely. Sometimes that can prove to be the end, and that means that Miss Joyce Monroe normally can pick up a victory against the younger generation. Unfortunately, Natalie Reid, just like Miss Joyce Monroe has done, has completely brushed off the offense. And now taking Miss Joyce Monroe into the corner here. Oh, what is this? Oh, look at that, tossing her out of the ring. And look at that, she's lying in wait. And she strikes with the baseball slide. And Miss Joyce Monroe now in agony. She is going through a lot in this match. Still trying to fight there. Good work there by Miss Joyce Monroe. But she's going to have to really dig deep if she wants to beat Natalie Reid here. And now, a bit of an uncertainty whether they should brawl in or out of the ring. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. That armbar. Oh my God. Natalie Reid, though, once again, using her strength to bust out. But that is what you see. That's the difference between these two. It's the difference between even just the Monroes in general and Natalie Reid. You know, Helen and Joyce both very smart. Natalie, meanwhile, pure brawn, as we're about to see here with this big spear. Oh, God, that's going to do it. That's surely going to do it. 1, 2. Oh, my God. The Monroes, a family of strong, powerful people. A legacy in women's wrestling. Once again, going for that elevated sit-out powerbomb. Oh! 1, 2, again. Natalie Reid. I think she's staying calm because despite the fact that Miss Joyce Monroe's kicked out again, Natalie Reid still clearly in control. So she's not letting Joyce's fight back here. Get her out of her headspace here. She's not letting it frustrate her. Because look at this. Oh, Joyce there tried to throw the punch. Big shoulder back toss there. Joyce just getting back to her feet once more. But right into that big spine buster. And I think it's safe to say Miss Joyce Monroe might be done here. Look at this. Going for a giant swing. The body of Miss Joyce Monroe going faster and faster. And the crowd can't believe what they're seeing. And that might do it. The crowd are loving it though. 1, 2, 3. And Natalie Reid with the first successful defense there. That was incredible. That was absolutely amazing right there. Between Miss Joyce Monroe and Natalie Reid, the two of them absolutely put each other through their paces. A lot of offense was dished out in that match. A lot of punishment. I am shocked at how much these two put each other through. Incredible. What an opener. Natalie Reid, though, justifiably there, deserves her win. Honestly, a very well fought victory there. But Natalie Reid, quite possibly the future of VGIW's women's division. I imagine if Sophia Muller wins the title back, that would be one hell of a match. Two gigantic powerhouses going in the ring. Or if she fights Isabella Violet, maybe a level up when it comes to brain versus brawn. What happens when the future of brawn meets the future of the brain? Well, that wasn't as... It sounds better than how I'm putting it. Anyway, moving on now is the Hardcore Championship match. Wholesome Shore Blue Thunder look to take on the Hardcore Champion, Curtis Burton. The Hardcore Championship has always proven to be an interesting and fun commodity in the world of VGIW and in GHK. It's a title that consistently has lots of people gunning for it, and as people like Tom Griss have proven, it absolutely can be used to your advantage. Now, of course, Blue Thunder making his way to the ring. Someone of his age will undoubtedly be looking for every opportunity he can get before the one day he has to retire. Don't know when that could be. That could be 5 years, 10 years. Point is, one day he's not going to be getting these major opportunities. So, getting the Hardcore title keeps his foot in the door. And I imagine someone like him who has had plenty of hard-hitting matches in his day, he's going to know what it takes to be a pretty hard-hitting hardcore wrestler. But either way, he is jovial. Regardless of however this one shakes up, I gotta say Blue Thunder is going to have to use that experience to his fullest, because he's up against two larger-than-life, powerful competitors here. Such as VGIW's very own Wholesome Shore. Wholesome Shore, a former Intercontinental Champion, someone who has proven repeatedly to be an incredible competitor. Now, Wholesome Shore actually won a chance to go for the Intercontinental Championship again next month against Cliff Cruz. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens when those two collide. Wholesome Shore, of course, looking to double dip here. Not only becoming an Intercontinental Champion, he looks to also gain the Hardcore title. If he's successful in both, that could be huge for him. He's got a gateway to the VGIW World Championship, and maybe even the GHK World Championship. Be the first person in history to hold both of those championships. But, of course, we cannot ignore GHK's Curtis Burton. Curtis Burton here, standing tall with the VGIW GHK Hardcore Championship. And my word, he has proven to be quite a formidable force on many an occasion. He's won matches against Ace the Tank Bakke. He's won a match with Keller. He's won so many big matches now. Yet not won the world title. Very interesting in my opinion. But I think Curtis Burton gaining himself a reputation regardless as someone that you cannot take lightly. I think that Curtis Burton is going to be a tough one here in this match. If I was out for Wholesome Shore or Blue Thunder, I'd get Curtis out of the picture and then focus on each other. Saying that, if I was in Blue Thunder's position, I would probably just cry in the corner. Nothing against Blue Thunder, I do love him, but let's be honest. It ain't looking good for old Blue Thunder here. Two hungry, strong, powerful competitors, and Blue Thunder, who's more doing this for fun than anything else. Anyway, the title up in the air there. And now, the match is about to begin. The bell rings, and Wholesome Shore there with a thick clothesline right to Blue Thunder. And now trying to go to Curtis Burton, but Curtis Burton with a clothesline of his own. Good lord. Wholesome Shore and Curtis Burton, I think, are in a dick measuring contest in terms of clotheslines. Oh, and what's a Blue Thunder? Good lord. Blue Thunder's not going to try with the clotheslines. I think he realised that. I don't think he can quite deliver the same one as those two. So he's going for drop kicks and slams. What he knows best. Oh, man. A kick to the midsection of Blue Thunder there. And now Curtis Burton being taken out with a clothesline from Wholesome Shore. Oh, man. This is going to have a lot going on. Oh, my God. Blue Thunder once again just completely ran down there by Curtis Burton. That was absolutely incredible. Look at Curtis go! Curtis Burton right now is in full control here against Blue Thunder. Wholesome Shore now joining back in and rushes in. Look at that, those stiff strikes. These two, they're... Curtis and Wholesome Shore right now are beating each other up as if they're main eventing a Japanese pay-per-view. This is full on clubbing the shit out of each other right now. My goodness. Blue Thunder's just sitting back, but I don't think he realised the moment Wholesome Shore would have been done. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Maybe Shore there, a little bit of a nod to one of his early rivals, Pierre Babel. It's been a while since they've clashed. You know, they've both gone on different paths here. But maybe Shore keeping in mind what Pierre said about how that match was the start of them both building their careers and becoming legends in their own right. Oh, big bionic elbow there. And now look at this. Oh, club to the back from Curtis Burton. And now Curtis, big boot right there. Oh, wait a minute, Blue Thunder with the uppercut. Goes for the pin. One. Oh, there we go, quick break up right there. And now Shore. Oh, right on the knee there, to the back of the head. Wholesome Shore in control right now of this match, as Curtis Burton is still recovering. Oh, Blue Thunder there returning the punch to Wholesome Shore. Curtis now with some strikes. Oh, wait a minute, what's Curtis looking to do here? Oh, kick to the midsection and just taking Blue Thunder out of the picture. And a big boot to Shaw. Might have knocked him out there. Curtis Bannon going to try and make sure of that as he takes Shaw into the corner. Oh, Shaw dodges out of the way. But Curtis, once again, ensuring he stays in the corner. Now lifting those legs up, going for that. Look at that. Curtis Bannon and Wholesome Shaw are unloading on each other. This is a brilliant match. I'd pay to see these two go one-on-one, honestly. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. What is going on here? Slingshot into the ropes. Oh, landed right on his throat there. And now Curtis rolling out of the ring. He needs a chance to recover here. Oh, big crucifix from Blue Thunder now. Now Blue Thunder, if he's smart enough about this, he could actually win by being in the right place at the right time. Like right now, Curtis Bannon out of the picture. Wholesome Shaw's getting a little bit exhausted. Maybe Blue Thunder can strike at the right opportunity. Alright, now he's got that submission in on Wholesome Shaw, but Shaw, of course, very quickly escaping. Not about to be taken out like that. And then a big backbreaker from Wholesome Shaw. Blue Thunder, meanwhile. Blue Thunder bomb right there. Going for a pin. Going for a pin. Well, Curtis is down. 2. Oh. Wholesome Shaw there kicks out. Curtis Bannon getting back to his feet once more. And wait a minute, Blue Thunder! Good Lord! And now he's going to try and pin Curtis. Can he have better luck there? Only a 1 count. That's very telling right there. Oh man, and an extra drop kick for good measure. Blue Thunder, looks like he's going to try again. Wait, no, he's realised Wholesome Shaw's up. And Wholesome Shaw with that big, powerful scoop slam. Going for the pin here. 1, 2, and Blue Thunder kicks out. Now, of course, now wrenching on the head here. Oh, wait a minute, that's raking the eyes, perhaps. Didn't get a chance to either way. There you go, see Shaw's being taken out of the picture. And Curtis Bannon. Look at this. Oh, wow. Rolling slam there. Going for the pin. 1. Oh, only a 1 count. Blue Thunder still got plenty of fire left in him, clearly. Oh, as he goes for the neck breaker. Driving him down. Wholesome Shaw rising to his feet as Blue Thunder goes for the pin. 1. Only a 1 count. Wholesome Shaw now, what is he planning to do to Blue Thunder here? Oh, nothing unfortunately as Blue Thunder kicks him in the gut. So now he's going to go for a backdrop, but Blue Thunder flipping and landing on his feet. And now he's looking for that almighty Blue Thunder bomb. Driving down. Unfortunately for Blue Thunder, Curtis Bannon is lying in wait. And now, look at this. Wait a minute, he's getting rid of Blue Thunder here. Oh my God! Driving him down onto that concrete floor. Now there is padding, but that is unforgiving regardless. Blue Thunder now might be out of it. 2, but Shaw isn't. My goodness me. This is the kind of lengths that wrestlers are willing to go to for that chance to be at the top. You can see here 1, 2, and Curtis kicks out. Blue Thunder somehow, some way, finding the strength to make it back into the match. Big clothesline there. Big jumping clothesline from Curtis Bannon. Meanwhile, Blue Thunder now looks to try and take Curtis Bannon out of the picture with a Hurricane Rana. And at least for now, it looks like it's worked. But has that clothesline taken out Shaw? No, it hasn't. Kick out at 2. Oh, man. Blue Thunder, you know, he is up against 2 incredible competitors here. Back in the day, Blue Thunder was not too shabby himself. But of course, times have changed. And that might do it. The kill switch. That might have just put the match away. Here we go. 1, 2, and breaking up the pin at the count of 2. Oh, he tried a massive strike there. Look at this. Big move here. Big atomic drop. Good work there by Wholesome Shaw now as goes for the pin. 1, 2, and Curtis kicks out. My word, this match is getting close now. Big boot there from Curtis Burton. And Shaw rolling out of the ring. And Blue Thunder getting to his feet where Curtis lies in wait. Look at this. He goes for the choke slam. Driving Blue Thunder down. Shaw doesn't know where he is. Won't be able to get involved in time. 1, 2, 3. And there you have it. Still your hardcore champion. It's Curtis Burton. Now that was impressive. Curtis Burton, once again, your hardcore champion, well, still your hardcore champion, in a very hard-fought battle. Honestly, I loved watching particularly the bit where Shaw and Curtis fought. That was brilliant. Honestly, genuinely, might have been a highlight of the night for me. It's going to be very hard to follow up. Like I said, I'd love to see those two battling one-on-one someday. But for now, at least, Curtis is going to be heading back to GHK with the Hardcore Championship. And he is looking very confident, very dominant right now. Theodore Corwell might not want to accept it, but I think he needs to pay a little more respect to Curtis Burton. Anyway, we're moving on now to the Iron Will Championship match. Platinum Pete, former world champion, looks to become the next submission champion as he takes on Hachishaya. Now this is going to be very, very interesting. We've got two of the greatest submission experts in Platinum Pete and Hachishaya squaring off one-on-one in the ring. Now the thing is that I don't believe Platinum Pete has ever held the Iron Will Championship, despite being one of the great submission experts. So, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens when these two collide. Platinum Pete, obviously great at his own right, won a world title thanks to his submission skills. Hachishaya, meanwhile, while he's never been a world champion in VGIW, has continuously toiled away and has proven himself a reliable, effective competitor in that ring. This is truly going to be a battle of wits here. Now, in a submission match, it's quite simple. You don't win by pinfall, you only win by making your opponent submit. You put them in a hold, you stretch them out, you get them in such agony that eventually they can't take anymore and they're forced to tap out. Now, Platinum Pete with that Platinum Standard, of course, pretty damn ruthless in his own right, but we cannot take away from Hachishaya and the Label Lock. Hachishaya might be one of the greatest submission wrestlers of all time. Someone who runs rampant, not only in VGIW, but especially in Orcs Wrestling Live. If you've not seen Orcs Wrestling Live, we highly recommend it. Orcs Wrestling Live, a friend to the channel, and place where you can watch Hachishaya really ascend the ranks. Hachishaya has proven time and time again, whether it be 2K18 or 2K19, that he is one of the best. I gotta wonder what will happen when we move to 2K22, where things are different. Will Hanch be able to continue that reign of terror? Or are we going to, or is this the peak? Either way, in the here and now, Hachishaya, without a doubt, is one of the greatest wrestlers to step foot between those ropes. I am interested to see how this one pans out, honestly. Two brilliant wrestlers here. Held by the likes of Hachishaya, Terry Durr, and Captain A.Drift. All great wrestlers and all amazing submission wrestlers. Not yet held by Platinum Pete. Will that change tonight? Platinum Pete clearly looking ready. I think he's hoping, well, obviously, he's hoping that he can walk away with the belt. And I think he has got that championship mindset here with him. You know, there's a certain level of confidence a wrestler has to have when heading into a championship match. And I think Platinum Pete might have that. But I also think so does Hanch. He has become very familiar with that belt. And I think it's going to take a lot to take that away from him. Similar to how Sophia Muller has a stranglehold on the Women's World title, Hanch Chaya seems to have a stranglehold on the Iron Will Championship. Of course, now Platinum Pete standing there. Hanch Chaya looking again with this. Here we go. And now starting off early with a butterfly hold. Working the arms over. And you know why the label lock does use the arms. He's working Platinum Pete over here. This is very deliberate. He knows that he's got to get everything working now. So that once the label lock is in, of course it'll be over. Meanwhile, Platinum Pete has to just get Hanch dazed and confused, work on the legs. In fact, Platinum Pete might have a distinct advantage due to the fact that one of Hanch's legs actually is slightly weaker. Do you see the knee brace? If you look closer, you might see a knee brace on Hanch. His legs are not that sturdy. So, of course, the Platinum Standard is going to be all that more effective on him. And now Platinum Pete looking to go to the ropes here. Going to go for Snake Eyes. Nice work there by Platinum Pete. So, of course, if he can get Hanch dazed and confused, then he could absolutely win the Iron World Championship just like that. Just from a quick submission. But of course, Platinum Pete has to be careful of Hanch here, because Hanch remains, if he remains in control for too long, it will be over before Pete knows it. Right now we're watching two skilled wrestlers going half and half here in the ring. Quick kick out there by Hanch Chaya. Notice how neither of them have gone for the kill yet. I think they realise that it's way too early to put the match away. They know the other will escape if they don't have it positioned just right. Platinum Pete there taking down Hanch Chaya. Stomping away, but Hanch is getting right back to his feet regardless. But beaten into the corner there. Look at this. What is Pete doing? Driving Hanch face first. That's going to be very effective there. And now we see the first submission. Unfortunately, Hanch had already gotten his leg underneath the rope there. So referee says, nope, you cannot do that. And so Pete, before he even gets a chance to, just gets right back to work on Hanch Chaya here. Look at that, working the body over. Goes for the clothesline there. And now look at this, once again going to snap the neck. Good work there by Platinum Pete, but Hanch Chaya back on his feet. Look at that, gonna go for the Dragon Sleeper there on Platinum Pete. But Pete with a quick escape there with those knees. Goes rushing over with that punch to the face, and Hanch now rolling out of the ring. Oh, caught off there by Platinum Pete, not allowing that to happen. And that's very interesting. You know that Platinum Pete would not want that kind of respite. Goes for that leg. And like I said, that knee right there, that's that left leg of Hanch Chaya. That is the one where the knee brace is. That is a weaker leg. And you can tell by the way that Pete is targeting it that he is looking to put Hanch through a lot of pain here. Now Hanch, look at that, trying to walk it off there. Trying to walk off and just keep himself back in that frame of mind. But you've got to imagine the pain that's already coursing through that left knee. Oh, okay, I think he's taking the mickey there. I think that was just him taking the mickey out of Platinum Pete. And now look at this, bringing Pete over to the announce table there. Oh, look at this, gonna go for a slam into the announce table. Be careful there, lads. Now back into the ring once more. Oh, Oh, into the midsection. Oh, no luck there. Platinum Pete is actually, he's starting to reel here. He goes for the arm. He is struggling, trying to find a way out. Ange there, you saw there, actually had to support the leg there. He was actually having some trouble standing upright. And that shows the offense of Platinum Pete is starting to work here. And Pete, oh, he's soaking in, but I think he's got to be careful. Hanch is very dangerous. Look at that, see what I mean? Trying to go for a clothesline, and Hanch now just showing off. But that's the risk you take if you take your eyes off of Hanch here. You can't afford to do that. You're looking to beat one of the great submission wrestlers. You might be a great submission wrestler yourself, but you should know you're not. If you did that to yourself, and if it would be a bad idea to do it to yourself, you don't do it to someone who's on your level. Oh, here we go now. Looks to go for another big submission hold here, an armbar. Oh, he's going for the leg as well in a Moodle lock here. And now you can see Platinum Pete struggling to try and escape here. Might end up ending early. There you see, right now, Platinum Pete there. That's the smarts on display. But a big clothesline there. Well, right to those smarts. Right, now bringing him back up to his feet once again. And now picking him up here. Looking to do a big slam, but Pete there with the elbows to the head to make a quick escape. And now, Platinum Pete going to try something here. Nice takedown with the arm. And now bringing Hanch back up. Look at this. Big spine buster. Good work there by Platinum Pete. And now once again going for that left knee. Hanch Acharya very close to the ropes. Going to try and make it over, but he's got to be in agonizing pain right now. Bringing Hanch back up once more. Oh, trying to go for the Platinum Standard, but Hanch isn't having it. Hanch is not going to let that happen, because if it happens, it's game over. But look at this once more. Catching the leg. Catching the leg. And Hanch still trying to keep going. And looks like he's going to try and go eye for an eye here with the leg of Platinum Pete. This is very much a game of minds right here. A war of the minds in this one. Oh, look at that now, going for the other leg as he goes for a figure four here. Look at that. Platinum Pete. Oh, he nearly tapped there, but he's holding strong. That got very close there. Hanch nearly retained. Pete there with the jawbreaker, standing firm, standing strong. With that punch to the midsection now. And looks like he's going to go for a suplex. Good work there. And now going to go for a camel clutch here. That worked for him before in getting them on contendership. And it's worked here! I've got to imagine, it can't have just been that camel clutch, the pain in the leg, the camel clutch, it must have all built up, and there's something far too much for Hanch Acharya. Platinum Pete played the long game there, and it all paid off in the end. Now that was very interesting indeed. Not the usual approach we see taken when facing Hanch. Normally, there's a very, normally that wrestlers like Captain A.Drift really have to try all these different approaches, and they usually fall short. Has Pete found a way to properly take on Hanch Acharya? Well, for now at least, Platinum Pete is your Iron Will champion. You gotta believe Hanch is gonna want to use that rematch clause, but right now Pete once again showing what he is one of the best submission wrestlers you have ever laid your eyes on. Feast your eyes on the Iron Will champion. That is absolutely, that was a brilliant match. Maybe not the most action-packed one, but when you got two intelligent wrestlers like that, it's like a game of chess. Sometimes that can just be purely captivating. Now we move on to the Tag Team Championship match as Blood and Gore look to take on Dangerous Daniel Hagen and Spectacular David Hagen. Now, I've got to I'm actually very interested to see how this match is going to go. We know how Blood and Gore are. They are like vicious attack dogs. They are relentless. They are ruthless. But I don't think they have the same aggression that the Hagens do. So this is going to be very interesting to see what happens when these disparate forces collide. Now, coming down the ring right now is Blood and Gore being led to the ring by the Phantom. Now, the Phantom, the leader of this squad, the leader of this group, this faction. And honestly, they have been a fearsome force in the tag division. Definitely could very well end up winning this entire thing, winning the championships. But it's not going to be easy for them by any means. Blood and Gore, very great wrestlers in their own right, and what a unit they are. But Dangerous Daniel Hagen and Spectacular David Hagen are going to be tough in their own rights. I'm curious to see this one. This is one that I've been trying to rack my brain. Normally I can go in and I'll either just be like, ooh, I don't mind who wins, or this person's going to win, or this person's going to win. This is one where I've really tried to figure out what might happen. This is such a difficult choice. Honestly, in my opinion, this one's going to be a hell of a match to watch. But who's going to win? I really could not say. Anyway, Blood and Gore now are waiting in the ring for the tag team champions to make their presence known. And here they come. There you go, right at the front there. That's Dangerous Daniel Hagen, the son of the guy taking up the rear, Spectacular David Hagen. Dangerous Daniel Hagen, probably the best pure striker in VGIW. Absolutely able to dish out some mighty offense on his opponents. Punches after punch after punch. He is dangerous, pure and simple. Coming and following him, a legend in professional wrestling, Spectacular David Hagen. You know, former TTW champion. Like, he is genuinely, he is a legend of this business, and clearly incredibly cunning and smart based on some of his recent efforts in other matches. This is what makes this match so difficult to judge, so difficult to tell how it may go. On one hand, it's easy to say that Blood and Gore will win because they're the greater unit. But this is the thing I've mentioned before. Sometimes being two great singles wrestlers can override the fact that you may not be as close a unit. Blood and Gore are the better unit, they're the better team. But Daniel and David aren't too shabby themselves, and one-on-one, Daniel and David would smash Blood and Gore easily. But that's the thing, really. This is two very different, definitely understandably successful tag teams. We saw the same thing, in fact, with Showtime and the Guild. Showtime were a unit. The Guild were two powerful singles competitors. That can make for two very different, but equally as successful wrestlers. Of course, the type of team that's most successful of all is when you get two powerful, supremely capable wrestlers that work as a unit. You know, if you got someone with the unit skills of Blood and Gore or Showtime, but they were as powerful as, say, Hardcore Hank and Daniel Hagen, you'd have a killer tag team that would never lose. You'd have your Legion of Doom of the modern age. Right now, here we go. We're seeing that unit, that collaboration between Blood and Gore there with that clothesline. But now Daniel Hagen showing why he's so dangerous. Never mind, Gore there. I think he saw the danger immediately, got to get right to work there to stop Daniel Hagen from trying anything. He goes for a submission here. Look at that, wrenching the head. And now Daniel Hagen looking to try to make that escape. Good work there by Dangerous Daniel Hagen. Gore gets to his feet. And now, Irish Whip into the corner. A tag to Blood. And look at this snap there. Oh, good work there with that. Daniel Hagen right now is struggling way more than I expected against Blood and Gore. He's trying to fight back here, but it's just not been looking too good for him. Now taken back into the corner here. He goes to tag David Hagen. And now they're going to be a bit of teamwork on his own. Look at that. Going to throw his father at Blood. Good work there. My oh my. Look at this now. Back into the corner where... Oh, Blood manages to dodge that there. Right now the Hagens are struggling. I thought there was going to be a lot more even than this. But unless the Hagens find a way to fight back, this is not looking good at all. And now, look at that, gonna go for Snake Eyes over the ropes right there. Oh, but David Hagen making the escape right there. And now an Irish whip into the corner as he goes to Daniel. Daniel tagged in, and looks like David's now gonna throw his son at Gore. Great work there by Daniel and David Hagen. Daniel Hagen now looking to go for those strikes, and now those stiff elbows. Good lord, that is horrific. But now bringing Gore to his feet, and Gore with a takedown, still standing strong somehow. Now look at this, going for the arm here. Oh god, if Blood and Gore can maintain control like this, they could end up, wearing the Hagens out and becoming the tag team champions. Wait a minute. Gore! Whoa! Oh my god! Deadlifting into that German suplex. That was pretty impressive. Now, Gore, what is he doing? Oh, man. Dragging Daniel Hagen. Gore has something planned here. Oh, going for the arm. Oh! And he's trying to weaken the punches of Daniel Hagen there. As he brings Daniel Hagen back up to his feet. Daniel, kicked in the midsection. And now looking to try and swing momentum back into his favour there as he takes it into the corner and tags in his father, David Hagen. And once again, grabbing David and sending him into Gore. Good work right there. Nice work. Gore though. Rolls back to his feet. Not that phased. And that strike to the face. They're going to daze and confuse David Hagen. And now look at that, going for that submission hold. And there we see good work there by David Hagen. Maintaining good control in this match. Or at least a good ability to, be able to bounce back from some of the attacks Blood and Gore have stitched out. Speaking of which, Gore now back in control once more. Going for the Irish whip, and we're about to see some double team maneuvers from Blood and Gore, I feel. No, Gore there being sent into the corner. David Hagen. Good work there by the veteran. Now tagging in Daniel Hagen. We're seeing more double teaming here from Daniel and David Hagen. I thought Blood and Gore were the better unit, but maybe I was mistaken. Daniel and David Hagen, they've gelled to being a tag team way better than I thought they would. Although Blood and Gore are not about to go down, or stay down that easily. And now Blood and Gore getting involved here with a double team maneuver, sending in the Blood. Oh! And the back crashing into the knees of Blood. But Daniel Hagen was able to brush that off. He can take an abuse quite easily. He's very good at that. Someone as rough as him, he's got to be able to take it just as much as he can dish it out. You can see the way he's springing back up. The Hagens are viciously tough. Like, they can take a hell of a beating. And now there's another tag team with David Hagen. Look at this. Elbow dropped right across the back. Blood had no counter for that. Once he got tripped up, he was a sitting duck. And now look at this. David Hagen. Oh, man. Blood is Blood was out on his feet right there. This is going quite well right now for David and Daniel. Nice scoop slam there from David Hagen. That was very powerful indeed. Now an Irish whip into the corner. What is David Hagen going to do here? Oh, I think David's looking to finish this one off. Oh, nice work there. But we know that's not the end. We know that's not the ultimate finish for David Hagen. I think he was going to go for a finisher there with his son. But, oh, Blood's not going to let that happen. Blood is not about to give up this championship opportunity, especially when the Phantom is watching over. Look at that, wrenching the head of David Hagen. And now choking the life out of him there. Good Lord. David Hagen, though, brushing it off as he gets back to his feet. You got to imagine the pain, the damage is mounting, so he's going to tag in. Daniel, no, he's going to get cut off right there. Irish whip into the corner, Blood and Gore. Oh, once again with the uppercut. And now choking out David Hagen again. And it looks like he's less likely to spring to his feet now as Blood sends him into the corner. But again, David is still fighting. That's incredible. That spirit, the body may be been worn down over the years, but the spirit has not. But still, Blood persisting. This is the thing with Blood and Gore. They are so persistent, and this is proven to be a problem for Daniel and David Hagen. How long can they prevent this from Blood and Gore? Well, there's a tag to Gore, but there's a tag to Daniel. And now Daniel racing out. Oh, big clothesline right there. And a big punch there. Gore's raising to his feet again. Oh, and he dodged out of the way that time. Going for the arm now. Look at this. Daniel Hagen might be in a spot of trouble. Oh, good work there by Gore. Slowing, completely stopping the momentum of Daniel Hagen as he works the arms over. They bring Daniel to his feet, but Daniel still with a vicious clothesline. This is going to take a lot to take Daniel out of the equation, it seems. Look at that, Daniel showing that he's still got some might to his strikes there. Good God! Oh God, and there's some blood beginning to flow from the face of Gore. Gore might be out. Only a one count. That is very interesting. This match far from over, it seems. At least if Daniel and David are looking to win this match is far from over. Irish whip into the corner there, but Gore, what is he planning to do here? He takes Daniel Hagen up to the top rope. Oh, Gore there, look at this, grabs the arms and sends Daniel flying into the center of the ring. Goes for the pin here. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. That was very quick there, honestly. And now Daniel Hagen getting back up to his feet here. Oh, but look at that. Gore is cutting Daniel off before he had a chance to come back here. And now Gore tagging Blood back into the ring. This is very interesting now. Oh, vicious Irish whip. Oh, and sending him face first into the ring mat. Blood and Gore might be dictating the pace of the match right now. Daniel Hagen, he keeps coming back, but he needs to keep momentum going in his favour here. And look at this. This might be the turning point. As he goes for a buckle bomb. Now surely that means momentum is now going to be in the favour of the Hagens. Look at that as he presses the knuckles into the side of Blood's head. Good work there by Dangerous Daniel Hagen. And now going for that choking STO. Oh my goodness me. That usually means the beginning of the end. Daniel Hagen. Oh, he's going for a pin already. 1, 2. Oh, but a kick out at 2. Now we know that Daniel and David both have quite devastating finishes. There's the Hagen combo from Daniel Hagen. That big strike. And David Hagen has the famous Hagen DDT, which, as we've seen in the Champions Challenge, can easily knock out opponents. But I'd like to know what happens if these two hit a team finisher. Wait a minute, Blood though, striking again. Now taking it into the corner with Gore. Could Blood and Gore look for a team finisher? Oh, look at this. I think it might actually be. Oh, wait, here it is. Up in the air. Oh, son of and a brainbuster. Blood and Gore might have just put this one away. Oh, wait a minute. David's going to try and break it up. But, oh, Blood tripped him up. And there you have it. We have new champions. Blood and Gore have just become your new tag team champions. This one was a very close back and forth right there. Honestly, I'm actually quite surprised how that one went. You know, both sides showed their strengths as tag teams. This match, all in all, was very interesting to behold the differing styles, but there was no clear winner up until the very end right there. Now they see Blood and Gore standing victorious as your champions. That is going to be interesting. I suspect the rematch is going to be round the corner. But for now at least, the Phantom looking very pleased. Blood and Gore are your new tag team champions. And it's going to be interesting to see if the Hagans, or if anyone else, can take the titles off of them anytime soon. Now it tells me the tag team division is really beginning to heat up now. The tag division has continued to grow and improve, and I think this is a sign of it. A sign that we are in a new era for the tag team division. We're going to have to wait and see what the future holds, but I think we're going to be seeing some very interesting, very competitive, and very entertaining matches in the near future for the tag team division. Now we move on to the VGIW World Championship match as Kane Randleman takes on the Bull, Terry Adams. This is going to be a great match right here. Kane Randleman won the #1 contendership match when he faced VVC, and now could go on to become our next world champion. Terry Adams ended up winning the world title when he cashed in at the finals of the Men's World League tournament, making it a triple threat between him, Hardcore Hank, and Biohazard. It was an extremely competitive match, but the Bull ended up coming out on top. That was an amazing matchup, but Terry Adams has not faced anyone like Kane Randleman. Kane Randleman being, accompanied to the ring by Terry Durr. Terry Durr and Kane Randleman both extremely good, extremely capable, versatile athletes. This means that any match with them, win or lose, is always going to be entertaining. So Terry Adams better be prepared. Kane Randleman is not going to go easy. A great high flyer, a great grappler. He could throw the Bull around like it's nothing. Like, this is going to be extremely impressive. And I think if someone was to come out on top if someone's going to rise up to the top of being a world champion so quickly, it could very well be Kane Randleman. He seems like the kind of person who would be a quick rising star. Now, speaking of quickly rising stars, we need to talk about the trajectory of Terry Adams. Now, Terry Adams actually was first seen in VGIW very early on in its run, but he was but a lowly, unsigned jobber at the time. He was brought on by Aaron Storm, just so Aaron Storm had someone to beat around, to make a mockery of, to make himself look better. At that point in time, it wasn't looking good for Terry Adams. He looked like he was just going to have a quick moment in the spotlight and nothing more. But Terry Adams' passion for the craft meant that he continued to grow, continued to develop, continued to improve. And look at where he is now. Your world champion. He is at the top. In terms of, he is the top male wrestler in the world right now. The Bull Terry Adams has come such a long way. It is truly a Cinderella story there. But will he remain at the top, or is his time in the spotlight going to be short-lived? You can never tell. We've had some short reigns in our time, even with some of the best in VGIW. Kane Randomman standing ready here in this one. And there you can see, look at that, very focused. He's not expending any unnecessary energy at the moment. He's preparing himself. He knows that it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. He knows he can't risk getting out of breath, getting himself all worked up, only to lose in the 10 minutes in because he's used up all his energy. Terry Adams as well, though, showing a little bit more fire, but staying similarly composed. Both of them know that with a wrestler as intense, given that they're such great intense wrestlers, they know that they cannot afford to use up that energy this early in. Referee showing the championship. That is the top prize in VGIW, or at least one of them. That is, that and the women's championship. They're both of the top prizes in VGIW. But that is the kind of thing. Being a world champion is what every wrestler strives to be. There you see Kane Randomman winning in this, coming out on top here early on in this match. And there we see being split apart. And there we go. First strike there from Terry Adams. So Kane Randomman got the first upper hand there in the grappling. And now Terry Adams got some strikes. Now Kane Randomman getting some strikes in. Oh, grappling there. You can see once again Kane Randomman. He's not going in for a full assault yet. He seems to be just showing his dominance to the bull. Now this is definitely a mind game here. Oh, but look at this. Terry Adams now going up against the ropes here. And now, oh, catching the leg of Kane Randomman. Good work there by Terry Adams. Look at that. Terry Adams with a butterfly suplex. That is pretty damn impressive right there. But look at that half and half suplex from Kane Randomman in return. And it looks like these two are going to try throwing each other around. Look at this, belly-to-belly suplex now from Kane Randomman. Kane Randomman is a damn suplexing machine. Honestly, look, trying to go for a drop kick right there, but Terry Adams dodges out of the way, delivers a kick of his own, which knocks Kane Randomman to the ground. Look at that, just stomping and kicking away at Kane Randomman. But Kane there, right back on his feet, taking Terry Adams now to the ground. And look at this, dragging Terry Adams. He's got some big plans in store here, I'm almost certain of it. Look at this. Kane Randomman, he is remaining fairly calm here in his offense. I think he's saving some of his bigger shots, perhaps. He's feeling Terry Adams out here as he goes for an early pin. Now, I don't think Kane Randomman expected that to win the match. Like I said, I think he's feeling the world champion out. He doesn't want to go full on just yet. He wants to see what the bull is capable of, and he's going to increase that intensity. Look at this there with that single leg crab. Kane Randomman's trying to get to the ropes, but he's actually just going to full on strengthen out, which is good there. That's a good move by Kane Randomman. It was going to take too long to get to the ropes. He probably is stronger, so that gets him out of it quicker. Now here we go once again. Oh, nice arm drag right there, and you heard the crash onto the mat. Right now, Kane Randomman looks like he's going for another early pin here. 1 count, only a 1 count. And now going for a dropkick, but Terry Adams gets out of the way, and a big clothesline there. Now look at this, Terry Adams. What's he looking for? Oh, whatever it was, it's not going to happen. As Kane Randomman gets back to his feet. And look at this. Kane Randomman may be pacing himself, but it looks like it may be working out right now. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, into the ring, into the corner there with that release suplex. And now look at that. Now that he's beginning to increase his intensity as he feels the champion out. But the bull, Terry Adams, now looking to go for a suplex. Now, brainbuster, my apologies. They're very similar in setup, but very different in execution. The head and the neck get especially targeted with a brainbuster, whereas the vertical suplex targets the back. And now with that armbar, that's going to do some damage. Going to wear Kane Randomman down. Kane Randleman going for a quick escape there with those stiff strikes. Look at this. Once again, big arm drag right there, and Terry Adams might be in trouble. Big elbow drop right there from Kane Randleman. And now he brings Terry Adams back to his feet. But Terry, once again, back on his feet with a drop kick, bringing Kane Randleman down to the ground. Now as he goes for the legs here, what? Ooh, into the midsection there with that stomp. Terry Adams now going to bring Kane Randleman back up. And a big stride there knocked Kane Randleman down. And now look at that, the bull. Wow, that is vicious, that choke was. Going into the corner now. Oh, with the knee to the back there. Going for another pinfall here. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Terry Adams, Kane Randleman, if they want to beat each other, they're really going to have to step their pace up here. They're doing well, they're doing some decent damage, but I think they're underestimating each other almost. I've said that Kane's feeling out, I think Terry Adams is also doing that as well, but I think that they're doing it too slowly. I think they're being a bit too wary here. Stuff like the haluva kicks in a step in the right direction, but they really need to beef up the offense. There we go. Starting to see the bull really come unglued here. And now we're seeing, looks like Terry's going to properly finish this off. He's gone right to the big guns here as he goes for that heart punch. That's the beginning of the end right there. He's going for another choke right here. And now, what is the plan? Oh, here we go. This might be it. This could very well be it. Oh, Kane Randleman's blocked him off. Terry was going for the Terry Flosion. That did not happen, however. The Terry Flosion is usually a pretty good way of finishing the match off. And it looks like they maybe listened to my complaints there, because now they've really picked up the offense here. They felt each other out, and now the gloves are off with each other. They are going to go full on in this one now. That's a good sign right there. But I understand the tactical advantage of taking it slowly in the beginning minutes of the match. You don't want to race right out, because if you get reversed, it'll only hurt all the worse when momentum snaps out of your favour. But now that they felt each other out, they both feel more confident in really dishing the offense here, especially as they brawl on the outside. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, onto our LED board. That is not a cheap thing to replace, lads. Please be careful. Oh, nice knee there to the face. And again into our LED board. It's a pretty durable one. It's a pretty expensive one, though. Wait a minute. What's Terry Adams planning? Oh, whatever it was, Kane Randleman was able to beat him to it. You saw, though, Terry Adams reaching out to the number 1 contender. And Kane is feeling pretty confident now. I think he is certain that this match is his. Terry Adams, he looks a little out of it after that. A world champion getting back into the ring now with Kane Randleman. Hurricane Rana right there. And now he needs to take this opportunity to get things back in his favour there. A stomp to the face. Oh, got a proper Antonio Inoki stomp right there. Now look at this, Kane Randleman taking Terry Adams into the corner. But Terry Adams, look at this, he's probably slapping him. He's slapping the shit out of him. And now some kicks to the chest and a soul butt knocking Kane Randleman to the ground. And Terry Durr watching on as his friend is decimated by the World Champion. You know Terry Durr also has eyes on the World Championship. So he has got to be not only supporting his friend, but you've got to imagine that if Terry Adams wins this, Terry Durr is calculating. He's keeping a close eye on the offense of Terry Adams. In case he ever gets a chance to fight Terry Adams for the world title, he's got to be concocting his own plan, things that he would do in that situation. But right now, though, he's going to be supporting his friend Kane Randleman as Kane takes Terry Adams back to the outside once more. And now bringing the bull to his feet. Look at this. Wait, going back into the ring here. Oh, I see. Kane doesn't want to brawl on the outside. He did it just purely to exact a punishment to the bull. Wait a minute. Maybe he's gotten a bit impatient. Look at this. Going for the arm here. But Terry managing to break out there. And now look at that, slapping him up again. Oh my goodness! Oh! Well, they've got to be careful. The referee counting them out right now. Already halfway there. And now Kane getting back into the ring. Terry Adams closely following there. Terry Adams now taking Kane into the corner. And kicking away at him there. Stomping the mud hole in him. Nice work there, taking out Kane randomly. But, oh, is this going to be enough? 1, 2. Oh, but no, it is not enough. And the Bull right now trying to think. I think there's only one solution to take him out, but that's just me. I think Terry needs to use that Terry Flosion like he tried earlier in the match. But of course, that's just me again. Kane Randleman has a very, seems to love throwing Terry Adams to the outside. That plummet definitely will do some damage. Your body is, in turmoil. You never know how you're going to land in that kind of situation. And right now the Bull trying to, get himself back on his feet here. Oh, once again, Kane Randleman gets tired of waiting, goes after the Bull. And now the two of them brawling on the outside once again. But Kane, now that he's woken and slapped the shit out of the Bull, it's like, come on, back in the ring. That's the only way I can win that belt off of you, is in that ring. And Terry Adams happy to oblige. But, look at this, going for another heart punch. Boom! And that might be it. Now, that's not the ultimate finisher there. 1, 2, and a kick out there at 2. That's not his finisher, but the heart punch, a classic finisher used by the likes of Bakke. Now we're going to see the finisher of the Bull. Here we go. Terry Flosion, clean as ever. 1, 2, 3. And there is your world champion still. Is the Bull, Terry Adams. Big move right there. Honestly, that match, not as explosive as I thought it would be looking at these two. I think it was definitely a case of these two knew what each other was capable of and needed to be a little bit slower, a little bit more tactful in order to avoid being decimated by making a wrong move. And then in the end, you saw it begin to fall apart for Kane Randleman. And Terry Adams, the Bull, managing to come out on top. That crisp, clean Terry Flosion, once again, proving to be extremely effective in putting wrestlers away. Kane Randleman avoided it the first time, but could not do it the second time. And still your world champion is the Bull. Now you got to imagine Hardcore Hank is keeping a close eye on Terry Adams here. Keep in mind that whoever's world champion by Regal Rampage will be fighting Hardcore Hank. Hardcore Hank has his rematch clause after all. So if it's still the Bull by then, well, Terry Adams is probably going to have his toughest match to date. He's going to have to fight Hardcore Hank, potentially one-on-one. No excuses, no limits, no limits. No excuses is what I mean to say. That might be the toughest wrestler that Terry Adams will have ever fought one-on-one. Finally, for our main event, we got Sophia Miller versus Isabella Violet for the Intense Wrestling Women's World Championship. Will Sophia Miller become I think, 5-time world champion? Now, let me think about this. Sophia Miller was the first VGIW Women's World Champion. Then it went to Dusk, or aka the now known as Nightshade. Then it went back to Sophia Miller. Then it went to Donna Schmidt. And back to Sophia Miller. So if she wins this one, after losing it to Isabella Violet, she will be a 4-time Women's World Champion. I think the first person ever to become a 4-time World Champion. And Sophia Miller has consistently remained at the top of the totem pole throughout the years because, quite frankly, she is one of the most dangerous women of all time. Now, the thing is, I'd say that there are plenty of wrestlers who are on her level skills-wise, but Sophia Miller is... The difference with Sophia Miller is she knows the right moves in order to enact punishments and ensure victory. You know, you see the... Oh god, those fireworks. Hold on. Good lord. Those are always extremely loud. I don't want to risk trying to talk about Sophia Muller when they're going off. You think back to the other women's champions, Nightshade has her sleeper, which often knocks people out. You've got Donna Schmidt, who has a variety of moves. She's got a version of the stunner. She's got the coast to coast. She's got the sharpshooter. You know, she is a classic, you know, babyface wrestler. But then you look at Sophia Muller. Sophia Muller has the Alabama Slam that can cause concussions in her opponents, and the Kimura, where people are forced to tap out if they don't want their arm broken. Fact is, Sophia Muller is fucking scarily good at what she does. And that's the thing at the end of the day. You might be able to out-wrestle her, but if she hits you with those moves, it's game over. And Isabella Violet, one of the smartest wrestlers I've ever seen step between those ropes, is going to have to be acutely aware of that in this one. Because if she doesn't avoid those moves, it's going to be curtains for a world title run. Now, Sophia Muller was also the first person to ever complete a World League tournament as a champion. She's the first person to ever step in as a champion and leave as a champion. However, not only minutes after leaving as champion, Isabella Violet went in, cashed in the briefcase, and became your new world champion. She walked out of the tournament. Sophia walked out of the tournament. She didn't walk out of the event as world champion. Isabella Violet, you know, had that briefcase for a good long while, and people were always keeping an eye on her because they knew at any point, like a ticking time bomb, she could go off. And you knew that whoever was world champion would be a casualty in her wake. Isabella Violet, incredibly smart, waited until the perfect opportunity to beat Sophia Muller, but now has to fight Sophia Muller at 100%. And as good as I think Isabella Violet is, this will undoubtedly be the toughest challenge of her career. It's going to be very interesting to see how she does. But I definitely got to think she has got her work cut out for her here. There's your three-time world champion, Sophia Muller. Incredibly dangerous, incredibly brutal. Has injured opponents in her conquest on the top. And there's Isabella Violet, the latest to dethrone Sophia Muller. Now the question is, can she keep Sophia Muller away from the throne? Title there, and into the referee, being shown as Sophia Muller. Sophia's not even glancing at the belt. Almost like it's a foregone conclusion that she's going to win it back. Of course, that's easier said than done. Look at that. Isabella Violet not showing that confident swagger now, because she knows it's real. Oh, the Blue Thunderbomb starting things off there. Sophia Muller right out of the gates with pure aggression. And look at this. Just throwing Isabella Violet around. Isabella Violet needs to make a comeback here. And there we see the first strike from Isabella. Goes for a clothesline here. And now, look at that. Dragon Sleeper early on. Going to try and knock or tap out Sophia Muller. But Sophia, stiff knee strikes there. Staggers Isabella and tackles her to the ground. And Isabella Violet, I don't think she expected the force in that. And now look at that going for a scoop slam. But look at that, Isabella. And that's how Isabella's going to be, going to have a good chance in this. If she's smart and is able to get around Sophia Muller's offense. She's not going to be able to she's not stronger than Sophia Muller. She's got to be smarter. Wait a minute, look at this. Oh, good God, what is Sophia Muller doing here? Already on the top rope. This is vicious. Superplex from the top rope. The fact that Sophia Muller is pulling it out, did that move out this quickly, within the first minute of the match, this says a lot to me about Sophia Muller's mindset. Someone has dared to dethrone her. It's always been this way with Sophia Muller. She can get aggressive, she can get ruthless, but whenever someone dethrones her, it's almost as if she kicks it up a notch. She gets all the more aggressive, all the more ruthless, as she goes to try and grab the title back. It's only ever happened a few times. No way, not again, not this quickly. Alabama slam! Oh my god! There's no way. Look at this. Now going for a giant swing. Oh, that's incredible. There's no way that Sophia Muller can end this match this quickly. Surely not. Oh my god. And the crowd can't believe it. Going for the pin already. 1, 2, and Isabella Violet kicks out. This is not looking good for Isabella Violet right now. And Sophia Muller is on the prowl. Look at this. Oh my god. Deadlift powerbomb. God damn. This is remarkable. Oh my god, not again. Another blue thunder bomb. Oh my god, Isabella Violet might be in deep trouble right now. She tries to go for the legs because she really needs to start building that momentum in her favour. Because if this keeps up, this match will not last much longer. Good God. This is incredible. And there you see Sophia Muller rolling to the side of the ring there. Isabella Violet needs to keep on the attack here. She cannot allow Sophia Muller to bounce back. What is Isabella Violet doing? Is she waiting? Oh, she's calling Sophia Muller. That's a bad idea in my opinion. Look at that. That's why you don't stand there and call out Sophia Muller. Because damn well she will absolutely take you up on it. And God, oh, this is not looking good. Oh, right across the arm. Oh no, not again. Not another Alabama slam. Good God, again. Now going for the leg here. Look at that. That's incredible. And now Isabella Violet being put in a submission. May tap out early here. No, a boot to the face there, forces Sophia to let go. And now, oh, trying to go for a kick there, but Sophia catches her. Oh my god. This match is looking incredibly one-sided. Oh, going for an armbar. Going for a triangle armbar. Oh, that's a bad side right here. Look at this. Isabella Violet might be done. Wait a minute. Isabella Violet. Look at that. Oh man. Isabella Violet checking her throat, checking her arm. No obvious sign of injury. So Isabella Violet now looking to pull out some big moves of her own with that rib breaker. Oh, wait a minute. Isabella Violet. Look at this. Gonna try and put Sophia away here. Rushes over. Oh! Oh my god, does she have it? Does she have it? Oh, she's gonna make damn sure. She's gonna make damn sure. Look at this. Going for the STF. Going for the STF. But that might be too close to the ropes. Sophia Muller grabs the ropes. I had a feeling. The strategy was sound, but it was too close to the ropes. But it might have been enough for a pinfall here. Let's have a look. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Isabella Violet. You know, she needs to keep that momentum up. However, that was a good bit of move. Those were some good moves. If she can keep it going like that, she might have it's Sophia Muller here. Wait a minute. Look at this. Going for the legs. So that the next time she hits that locks in that STF, she might be even closer to victory. And now Isabella Violet gonna climb to the top rope. What's Isabella gonna do here? Go for an elbow. Oh, hits perfectly into the midsection. Good work there by the world champion. You know, before I thought she was going to lose pretty badly. But right now, she's trying to book a T, Sophia Muller. Oh, that was very daring, but it didn't pan out, unfortunately. But, gotta say, Sophia Muller's pride must be hurting right now. Oh, and so is the back of her head after that one. Now, look at that. Springing the arm down. Good work there by Isabella. But Sophia Muller raking the eyes. Dirty work right there. Oh God, third time now. The Alabama Slam. Oh no. Oh, that's gonna bring any momentum Isabella had coming to a screeching halt. And now dragging her into the ring. Oh, in the center of the ring there. Now look at this. Deadly powerbomb. Good Lord. Oh no. No. Isabella, you gotta think fast because Sophia's looking for the Kimura. Oh my God. Isabella with the dodge. Good work there by Isabella. Oh my goodness. Going for an STO right there. Oh no, a flatline. My apologies. Still. Good Lord. Oh, that was very nearly over. But there Isabella Violet looking to put away Sophia Muller here. Oh, Sophia Muller blocking her off there. Oh, wait a minute. Roll up. Here we go. She might have it. 1, 2, and a kick out right there. Good God. Isabella Violet is thinking fast and she's really pushing Sophia Muller. This is what I was saying. People like Nightshade, Donna Schmidt, and Isabella, oh my God, have all pushed Sophia Muller to her limits. But so far, none have managed to keep Sophia Muller at bay. None have managed to stop her from reclaiming the world title. Oh no, Isabella Violet may also fail at that juncture. As good as she is, that's the Kimura. That's it. The match is over. The match is over. And there you have it, the tap out. Once again, your 4-time world champion, Sophia Muller, is victorious. Wow. Every time we find someone of that caliber, like I said, Isabella Violet, Donna Schmidt, Nightshade, all 3 of them have been world champion, and all 3 have the potential to beat Sophia Muller. But once she locks in that Kimura, it's over. Isabella Violet survived 3 Alabama slams, but could not deal with the Kimura. No one can deal with that Kimura. As soon as that's locked in, it's over. Anyone who challenges Sophia Muller has to be aware of that. That is the end. If you get into it, it's insta-death at that point. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit the like on this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell to be notified of future videos. Comment, let us know what your favourite match was, and share this video with your friends. With that all being said, we'll see you next time.